another purpose. Another second that I'm feeling like I don't deserve this. Is it really worth it? Am I on the right path? If I'm living life right, why is it kicking my ass? So much time has passed, I've just been locked on the grind, focused on the path, had it all calculated. I ain't good at math, I made a couple wrong turns, but I ain't turning back. Still they neglect the kid. If I'm not your style, gotta respect the shit. 10 years later and we really in this bitch. Yeah, so 802 getting illy with the click. And these days I'm just focused on my plans, focused on my rhymes, and I'm focused on the chance to spread some positivity with just the same plant. Spending less time writing Facebook rants. Every day we just reflecting, take the negative and refocus our regression. Every day is precious, you don't wanna waste it. I know my time is coming, I just gotta stay patient. Yeah, every day we just reflecting, take the negative and refocus our regression. Every day is precious, you don't wanna waste it. I know my time is coming, I just gotta stay patient. Yeah, and I just gotta stay patient, waiting. Made my way from up and out the basement. Mistake, then mistake, yo, I just couldn't take it. A raging alcoholic, girl's hearts I was breaking. Yeah, and it's sad but true. I was used and abused, so I used and abused. Booze as we cruise, vroom vroom as we move. Getting higher than the mountains, as cool as the dews. All it did was leave me sad and alone. I got two choices, stay the same or be grown. Long as I got an ounce of weed and a microphone, I'll be getting where I'm going, they gon' miss me when I'm gone. And you don't gotta follow my advice, I just tell you how I'm living, how I roll the dice. And that's the cost of admission, so I'll pay the price. And like Frank Sinatra said, baby, that's life. Every day we just reflecting, take the negative and refocus our regression. Every day is precious, you don't wanna waste it. I know my time is coming, I just gotta stay patient. Yeah, every day we just reflecting, take the negative and refocus our regression. Every day is precious, you don't wanna waste it. I know my time is coming, I just gotta stay patient. Yeah, lately life been kicking my ass. I've been down on my luck, I've been down on my cash. Still I'm thankful for the family and friends that I have. If God loves me so much, then why am I struggling so bad? I'm trying to get a bag, I'm not talking Louis, I'm talking about the ones I need for my trash. Look at all of these bills, yo, I'm watching them stack. Lucky if I got the cash to get my car some gas. Things are turning up, I landed me a new job. Crazy man, I'm selling weed legally up on the clock, working on my own.
While we're waiting for people to get in here, I'm gonna play some of my EP, Life is Kicking My Ass, produced by Gibby Stipe. The track you're listening to right now is Highs and Lows. Reflection was playing before. And we'll get into the album, man. Chilling.
Yeah, and this shit is how it goes. When you're living life, traveling on the road. Made it through the highs, made it through the lows. One thing I know, it comes full circle. Yeah, lately life been kicking my ass. I've been down on my luck, I've been down on my cash. Still I'm thankful for the family and friends that I have. If God loves me so much, then why am I struggling so bad? I'm trying to get a bag, I'm not talking Louis, I'm talking about the ones I need for my trash. Look at all of these bills, yo, I'm watching them stack. Lucky if I got the cash to get my car some gas. Things are turning up, I landed me a new job. Crazy man, I'm selling weed legally up on the clock, working on my own drops, growing all my own crops. Came a long way from couple grams up in a shoebox. Yeah, and all it took was persistence. I used to dream about the same life that I'm living. Kill it with precision, the sweet has got me lifted. Hop up in the whip and on to the next mission. Yeah, and this shit is how it goes. When you're living life, traveling on the road. Made it through the highs, made it through the lows. One thing I know, it comes full circle. Yeah, and this shit is how it goes. When you're living life, traveling on the road. Made it through the highs, made it through the lows. One thing I know, it comes full circle.
Got my nose to the grindstone, back in the zone like when I first found grind mode. Life was moving too fast, now I ride slow. Gotta stay high so my motherfucking eyes low. Bass bumping, listening to my flow. Think about the hard times we survived though. I know I'm the one who can provide growth. Planting seeds so my future gon' be ripe, yo. Used to live in a drought, but shit I figured it out. Saw the era
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Woo! That was a good one. Alright, man. So we're going to jump into the album. So on 11/2, I'm going to be releasing Amplified Substance, the LP. Back in 2024, last year, I dropped the mixtape, Amplified Substance. A lot of these songs are from that mixtape, but the mixtape featured like remixes and other songs that I just didn't have the rights to, didn't fit on the album, but I still wanted to release as like part of a project and stuff like that. So like a lot of these songs are like dated anywhere from like 2019, 20 all the way up to like 22. Basically like everything I was working on before I became fully involved with the Six. This like project is all that stuff leading up to like before I was with the Six basically, and then like a little bit of my tenure during the Six. Some of this music came out in the beginning of when I was rocking with those guys. So I'm excited to get this project out, man. It's been a long time coming. I got a lot of new music on the way. I've just been grinding, working hard on the music, working hard trying to get Wrecked off the ground, the weed company, working at the Frost Factory, DJing, just staying busy, man. Working out, trying to eat healthier. Just been taking care of myself in different ways than I ever had before. I was on the road a lot less this year than I have been previous years, so it was easier to kind of maintain the diet and just stay focused and work on my mental health and stuff like that. So it feels good to get some music out. I dropped the Lick My EP this year. Those are like 2 songs that I just dropped as like a quick little EP just to get something out. Super personal songs. Definitely gonna get a lot more vulnerable in my music moving forward. I think you'll hear some of that in some of these songs. If you're new to Spacey Jones, these are all new songs to you. If you're not new to Spacey Jones, some of these songs you're going to be familiar with. Some of them got remastered, reproduced a little bit differently in the process. Shout out to my boy Sky Splitter, Zach Crawford, man. If you're in Vermont or just in general looking for some engineering, he's absolutely the dude to hit up. He just absolutely kills it. He's very professional, quick turnaround. But he does like due diligence. He works and puts the time in on the project, treats it like it's his own, and that I respect a lot. So shout out Sky Splitter, man. Alright, so we're gonna dive into this first track. The first one is called Amplified Substance, the intro. It's the title track. So when I did the mixtape originally, I had the AT Aliens remix. That was the title track, and I wanted to still keep the title track, but I didn't want to obviously use that beat for the album that's going to go up on streaming services and stuff. So I hit up my boy, big homie Wes. Shout out Wes. And him and his boy Sam hopped in the studio. Sam laid down the bass line on the bass guitar. And then Wes laid some drums, and he found a sample and stuff, and he made the beat. So shout out those dudes. They're super talented. Hopefully gonna have them up here in Maine at some point performing and rocking with y'all. But you can find them on the road. They're gonna be opening for Ritz coming up pretty soon at Higher Ground in Vermont, actually. So if you're in Vermont and you like Ritz or Strange Music, any of that shit, make sure you go pull up and support those dudes. So without further ado, let's get into the intro track, Amplified Substance. Here we go.
Spacey Jones. You're now listening to Amplified Substance. Check it. Yo, Spacey Jones a name, and I'm coming for your neck, kid. Just give me the microphone, I'm going harder than a wreck shit. This one is for all of the critics who just won't dissect this, cause I be beating down your buck just like you playing Tetris. And you know I'm getting better with time, getting better with rhyme. Dead or alive, I'ma keep it moving till I'm fucking getting me mine. Whenever you play the game, they always mess with your shine. Yeah, that's a little bit of hip-hop history. Your shit is never lit, like the Statue of Liberty. I've been punching clocks like Hickory Dickory. Time to put these sad boys out of their misery. Yeah, I'm talking about Lil Xan. I'm sorry if you a fan, but I just can't stand all these punk-ass kids disrespecting the greats. Man, I think it's some bait. I punch him right in his face. Yeah, maybe that'll go and jog his memory. Back to the rap shit, enough of that energy. Good vibes with it, yeah, blunts and Hennessy. If you had a bad day, I got the remedy. Ain't no laws when we drinking claws. I guess it messed it on my tongue, so we better set it off. Take a pound, pass it around and break it off. You don't wanna hit it twice, guaranteed you're gonna cough. I seen a lot of dudes who rose then fell. Still I gotta go harder than a turtle shell. Really though, I honestly just wanna wish them well, cause we all wanna end to waste like Ninja Turtle belts. I've been saying patient, man, a legend in the making. I see the finish line, success is for the taking. I won't fake it till I'm making. Not saying complacent, man, I separate myself while they all just stay adjacent. SPACE right to the Y. JONES, I am your guy. Hit me up if you need just a little bit of weed. Oh wait, what's that shit? That is my ride. Now throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like big blunts and girls with fat butts, everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah. Now throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like big blunts and girls with fat butts, everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah. Substance. So 802. Nothing below.
Alright, so that was Amplified Substance, the intro track. So let me know what you think of that track in the comments, man. The beat, crazy. Obviously, just spitting bars on that one. Kind of just, it's very much an intro track. Just introducing myself to people, letting them know what I'm about. A lot of my favorite albums always had like a really strong intro track where they just came in like dropping that heat right off the bat. So I always try to make sure like anything that I'm gonna be starting out with, unless there's like a theme to it, I'm always like coming correct in the beginning. So yeah, that's that. We're gonna move on to track number 2, which is Leave Me Alone, featuring my boy Dom Thorn, formerly known as Rose Gold. I met Dom in 2019 at a Dizzy Wright show. We both got the meet and greet pass. It was like me, him and I, and this couple there. And then so the couple was like doing couple shit the whole time. Me and Dom are just like chopping it up and shit. I told him that I do music and stuff, and we like chilling, hanging out on Dizzy's tour bus and shit. And later on, I'm like still following this kid, and I realized that like he does music, and he never like I don't remember him mentioning that in the conversation when we first met. Maybe he briefly touched on it, but he didn't like make it seem like he was out there like trying to make music and shit. But then I noticed that this kid's making music and stuff, and we just stay connected, and we've been like great homies ever since. He was just on my newest single, I Want It All. Absolutely killed it. He lives down in Daytona right now with his girl Sky. They're big in the NASCAR scene down there, especially Sky. So doing awesome stuff down there. He's just released a project not that long ago that was super dope. I can't think of the name of it right now, but yeah, so check out Dom Thorn, man. But either way, Leave Me Alone. This track I made probably like in 2019, 2020. I had the track, I had the beat, I had done everything, and I was like trying to find a feature on it. I had somebody lined up for it, and that kind of fell off. And then eventually I ended up just getting Dom on it, and he was like the perfect fit. So it kind of worked out the way that things needed to work out and stuff. We ended up going out to Denver Dom was like doing this thing with Indie Amplify, so I kind of ended up tagging along with him, which was awesome. Him to help bring me out there and stuff, and he brought me out there. We split like the performance and stuff, and shot a bunch of videos and just spent a bunch of time in Denver. It was really really awesome. Went and saw Hobson and got to see Cal Scrooby live. I'd never seen him before, and he was super dope. So it was a really really awesome experience getting to go out to Denver. It was like in January. It was like a little while after my birthday. It was beautiful out there. It was like snowy and warm at the same time, and we were just like bopping around on scooters and shit and shooting music videos. We shot this really dope video for one of his songs called Misunderstood. It's still one of my favorite videos I've ever shot to this day. So check that out on my YouTube channel, Nothing But Love Entertainment on YouTube. So yeah, let's dive into Leave Me Alone featuring Dom Thorn.
What? Is something wrong? Or maybe you're finally going to apologize to me. If that's the case, then let's hear it. Leave me alone.
I'm blasting off, I got my shuttle launched, I'm taking off from this spot. My team with me, rolling deep with me, wanna join, we all cannot. Nothing but love, yeah, we coming up, crew looking like astronauts. Yeah, we hit the plug, rolling up some bud, burning down the whole damn crowd. You be the one talking like you done something when you really have not. We making music that's for ourselves, don't care if we don't pop. You be the dude who gets shit confused, then make the scene wanna not. Go fuck with you, then we come through, show you how to tear up a spot. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, yeah. I'm in my zone, I'm in my zone, leave me alone. I've been home, time to plant a seed, but I can grow. Leave me alone, leave me alone, yeah. I'm in my zone, I'm in my zone, leave me alone. I've been home, time to plant a seed, but I can grow. Leave me alone, I'm in my zone. I got your girl, she in my home. She give me neck, man, that bitch got dome. And she loving the way I smell cause of my cologne. I'm the truest, killing the game cause you know I'm the rudest. Like I'm a Buddhist, my chakras align just to tell you the truth is that I'm just king in this hoe. I'm making this dope, but your niggas don't know that I have friends in this bitch, but they turn to the snake, so now they're on their knees and they blow. That's some real shit. Pursue the happiness, Will Smith. The daily life that we deal with. As artists, man, you don't get it. Spit rhymes on cold tracks for the fans, but you love that. But the depression it takes on us makes me wanna put my fingers in the air and say fuck that. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, yeah. I'm in my zone, I'm in my zone, leave me alone. I've been home, time to plant a seed, but I can grow. Leave me alone, yeah. I'm in my zone, I'm in my zone, I've been home, time to plant a seed, but I can grow.
The next step is full-scale psychological.
Alright, so that was Leave Me Alone featuring Dom Thorn. Produced by Then What. And we're gonna move on to track number 3 now. So this track is called Mind Your Business. I released this song in 2020, I believe. It's really been like a long time with a lot of these songs. Like I kind of just worked on so much shit. I've released like a bunch of projects in between, like these songs all like being made, getting released. Like the Feel So Good EP dropped with Be Divine. In 2020 I did 40s Blunts and All That Jazz EP. So like I've dropped like a bunch of stuff since some of these songs were made, but some of them just didn't like fit on certain projects and stuff, so they were kind of just waiting to be used for a bigger purpose basically. So this one features Modest. Modest is a Vermont artist that when I was rocking with HLR, I was really close with. And I'm doing a show with him in Morrisville, Vermont. Wes is throwing a show. I believe Modest is on the bill, so I'll be excited to see him. I haven't seen him in a few years, so he's super talented. We always connected really well when we did music and stuff. We got a bunch of music that we put out, either featuring on his songs or him featuring on my stuff. 802 Chambers is a big one. What was it? I was gonna say something, but I forget what I was gonna say. I filmed some videos for him as well, off of his project Clouds. I got a playlist on my YouTube channel that's called like official music videos, and it's not just like my music videos. It's like any official music video that like I've been like a part of, or I filmed, edited, done anything in any realm of helping the video. So you can find all those on there. So yeah, check out Modest, man. But yeah, this is Mind Your Business. The song basically is just like, just talking about the grind, working hard and just not settling, knowing your worth and stuff, staying up all night, can't get sleep because you're just like focused on the goal ahead. And yeah, it's just kind of like a nice like bassy, dark kind of turn up motivational, do your shit track. So yeah, talk that shit. So yeah, here's Mind Your Business featuring Modest.
The next step is full-scale psychological warfare, right? You gotta act like you got this tick, right? Like the army did this experiment on you, right? It just went terribly wrong. Like, back up! Back up!
I've been up all night. Trying to get my mind right. I'm just living my life. Mind your fucking business.
I've been up all week. Wish that I could get some sleep. Stress has been killing me. Wish that I could get some sleep.
Yo, I'm posted up, got a bag of weed. On the grind like all week. Up all night and that's no sleep. Every day we just chasing dreams, trying to make it to the major leagues. Wanna do a show, cost a major fee. Fake fuck, stay away from me. No apologies for the latency. In the mirror, see a greater me. When it comes to me, that's what I gotta be. Raw cones got me up in my zone. ET, now I'm phoning home. Lava lips, so hot with the flow. Trippy thoughts like I'm on a roll. Acid up in my headband, legs up doing kickstands. Party all night, yes, you're right. Do what you like, live your best, man. Hendrix with the red man, mutate like I'm X-Man. All this cash you're spending, you're full of shit like a bedpan.
I've been up all night. Trying to get my mind right. I'm just living my life. Mind your fucking business.
I've been up all week. Wish that I could get some sleep. Stress has been killing me. Wish that I could get some sleep. Came to this year with big dreams, now turning this shit to a murder scene. Never gave a fuck about a magazine, now tear shit up, Wolverine. Busting out of this quarantine, these dudes played out like a tambourine. Fuck showing up in a limousine, I got the chainsaw and the guillotine. Seeing demons, I'm Constantine. Killing myself constantly, but hey, fuck it. Shout out to the homies in the 656, we taking over this whole coast. I'm the parasite, now you the host. Got the champagne, now it's time to toast. I hope she got that rump roast. Yeah. I've been up all week. Wish that I could get some sleep. Stress has been killing me. Wish that I could get some sleep.
All night.
Mind your fucking business, high.
All right, so that was Mind Your Business featuring Modest. That bedpan line, man, that one's probably one of my favorite bars I think I might have ever written. I feel like it's definitely one of my most underrated bars. Modest came correct on that track. The hook was cool. We did like a back and forth thing. When Twisted did Netfest during COVID. What a weird time, but they did this like online festival called Netfest, and we actually did like a video performance to that song that was aired during Netfest. You can find it on my YouTube channel as well. But that was super dope. I heard through the grapevine that Twisted saw the song and thought it was super dope and stuff. Yeah, I've opened for Twisted a bunch of times, working with the Six at 656 Fest. Just shout out Cartoon and the 656, holding it down for like just hip hop in general in New England and Maine, putting a lot of us on in those early days and giving us opportunities to open for some of these great names and stuff like that. And then of course like being part of the group, all those opportunities that came with being a part of the group, through all those connections that Dylan had built through those years and stuff. Still incredibly grateful for all those opportunities and those moments, man. I still will never forget watching Twisted at 656 Fest 2. Had never really listened to them before, but I was on mushrooms and I'm just watching, and they were so fucking good on stage, dude. Like, they were so precise and shit. I had never seen people perform like that. Like, I'd seen a lot of performances, but a lot of like my favorite artists usually just like come out solo and stuff. So it was cool to see like a group dynamic in that aspect where they were just like in such a perfect unison up there. It was like they were one on stage. Definitely never gonna forget that moment. So all right, so getting into this next track, we got Daydreamin'. So this song features Renegade Boy, my boy Forrest, back home in Vermont. Incredibly talented dude. He does all sorts of shit, but he makes like a lot of like alternative experimental music. So I recruited him on the hook for this. My boy Vazy, shout out Vazy, So802 Studios, Cause and Effect, Jibba the Gent, if you're familiar at all. And just my brother, I call him Dad. That's my dad in real life. Not really, but I call him Dad because he's just such a dad. He's always just doing dad shit when you're around. He'll always just like be the one to make sure you got some fucking sunscreen on or some shit. Make sure you're drinking water and stuff. Vazy came out on tour with me in 2021 when I did the Tour for Life with Kenny Mercer and the Full Blast booking and shit. And we were on the road. And anybody that knows being on the road with me is an experience. And I often am this very much positive, happy going person. But the road can be stressful. And a lot of the time, sometimes you just have to navigate in certain ways. And it's always a very interesting time. I have to learn something new about myself every time I'm on the road with different people. Being in the Six was huge. Obviously, like, we would travel in a van and it was just like us for long periods of times, like talking like 18 hours in a van with just 4 other dudes, and it's, you know. So shout out to Vazy for coming out on the road, putting up with my bullshit. My girlfriend was with me at the time as well, so you can only imagine him having to travel with a couple. Vazy's just the man, and he's got a studio in Springfield that he's always just opened up to me, to all these other artists in Vermont. Anybody that wants to collab and come through and make music, he's got the space available for it, and he just wants to make some magic, and he's really just hoping that something great will happen out of it. That's all he really wants, is just to be able to provide this space. And it's a sin And it's sad that more people aren't taking advantage of that. Because if I was still in Vermont and a lot closer, I would be there like every single day. So yeah, get down to Springfield, Vermont. Go link up with Vazy if you're in Vermont, man. But yeah, so Daydreamin'. This is like a kind of a wavy-ish track. It's one of my favorite ones to perform because it's kind of hype, but it's got a really, really good message to it, and I really fuck with that. Forrest killed the hook. The content on this is just really good and uplifting and positive. Obviously during COVID, like a lot of us were going through those like soul searching moments, trying to like figure out what the fuck is going on, and just in general. But then like more so with ourselves. If you're like a 90s baby, I'm born in 92, so during like COVID, I was like just creeping up on turning 30, and so that comes with its own like trials and tribulations in itself. Comes with a lot of acceptance, a lot of humbling yourself, and also just like realizing that age is just like not as relevant in certain ways as it used to be, especially in like hip hop. People used to say it was a young man's game. I would have to wholeheartedly disagree. I love all the OGs that are putting out music that have like an actual story to tell. They're dropping gems. They're giving me life knowledge. There's substance in the music. Not to say that people younger aren't doing any of those things, but a lot of the trends in the younger music, and I was guilty of this in my early years as well. You hear a lot of party tracks and stuff like that, and just a lot of like very misogynistic like type of music that just leads to like a bad lifestyle, man. And as I'm getting older, I don't want to sound like too much of an old head, but it's just like we don't have to like do that, you know what I mean? Like just because you're young doesn't mean like, oh, this is my time to just act like a fucking dickhead. Like no, that's not what it is. So yeah, grow, learn, and always be growing and learning, always be open-minded, and that's what this song is all about. So here's Daydreamin', featuring Renegade Boy, produced by Vazy and Sky Splitter. Sky Splitter added some stuff into this, and I just really felt like he deserved a producer credit on that. So shout out Sky Splitter.
Yeah! This song goes out to all the dreamers, man. Just follow your heart. You can never go wrong. Yo, been a long night, got no sleep. Now I'm up real early, coffee no cream. I'm awake when I dream. When I dream I'm awake. All these lucid dreams, that's my mental state. So I wake and bake, time to make a plate. Breakfast is some bacon egg. On a roll like a cheesesteak. Rolling up a game, yeah, that's white great. Living on the edge, never play it safe. Whole lot of people just run in place. Map out your life and just run the maze. 28 run shit like Alex look great. Yeah, yeah, Alex look great. Yeah, yeah, Alex look great. Yeah, yeah, 28 run shit like I'm Alex look great. I need 2 weeks on a nude beach with a brunette and some loose leaf. Sand all up in them cheeks, bikini bottom, that's where we be. Yeah, we living fine, just sipping wine. Time to unwind in the summertime when the sun shine. Yeah, we getting high up on cloud 9. Time to come together as Earth's children. Free your mind, yeah, we think it different. Transition to the simple living. Hippie life, yeah, we self-sufficient.
Long nights, long nights. Alright, a long night. No sleep, now I'm up real early. Coffee, no cream. Been a long night, no sleep. Everything ain't what it seems. Some nightmares, some daydreams. Finally, I'm feeling free.
Yeah, we're gonna be fine. Gonna make it out. Gonna take some time. Don't stress the past. Focus on the future. Don't worry about them. It's the man in the mirror. All I wanna do, spread love and peace. See my people prosper. Yeah, we all unique. Just gotta believe. Fuck money and greed. We just wanna be heard. And they treat us like sheep.
Long nights. Alright, sleep. Now I'm up real early, coffee no cream. Been a long night, no sleep. Everything ain't what it seems. Some nightmares, some daydreams. Finally, I'm feeling free. 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 I'm feeling free.
Yeah. Been working pretty hard, man. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with me, you know? So 802. Gotta keep it moving. If you got a dream, go chase it. Yeah, yeah. You gotta roll something up to this one.
All right. So that was Daydreamin'. Sorry, I'm replying in the comments. After I get done streaming this, I'm gonna play a song. Got someone in here that wants to hear my reaction, and I'm down to check it out. You're checking my music out, so check your music out. I appreciate you. All right. So up next, we got Perfect Timing. This is another track produced by Vazy. This is just a weed track, man. Straight up. I dropped this song in 2020, I think, 2021, somewhere in between there. I love performing this one out live as well. I got a lot of really good reception on doing this song out on the Tour for Life. It's just happy. It's just like a really good weed song. It's not like about like bragging about how much I can smoke and stuff like that. It's just kind of just more about like how it's a part of my life, how it has been for a long time, and I don't plan on changing that. As I've gotten older, I've like toned down on like how much I smoke, and you know, when I smoke, I'm just a little more, I have just too much shit going on, man. Basically, I just can't be walking around stoned all the time. But I still love to partake. Obviously, I got my Puffco right here. I got some hash rosin. Smoking on some cherry mimosa. I grow. I have my own weed company. So I just love weed, and I believe it is medicinal. I believe that as long as you're not abusing it and you're using it appropriately, that it can be a really good tool for your life, and it can help a lot of people. I've seen it help a lot of people. I work in a store in Maine. I work in a medicinal dispensary. I don't fuck with that recreational shit. That's a money grab. That shit's all fucked up. All the government weed and shit, man. You got to be careful out there. There's so much shit. I could go on for days. Maybe I should just do another like talking on like the whole weed scene and stuff sometime soon. But it's scary out there, and I'm just gonna say, just like your food, man. Just think about how like messed up the food is. Think about like the crazy messed up stuff that people will do to make more money growing weed. So if they're doing this and spraying this on the food to make it do this and that and manipulate it, what do you think they're doing to the weed? So make sure you know your grower, you're supporting local, and you're just not supporting these big companies that are just filling warehouses full of stuff. They don't give a fuck. They don't even know where it's coming from, who's growing it, and it's tough out there, man. So just be safe. But yeah, let's get into some Perfect Timing, produced by Vazy.
To this one, man.
Roll something up, baby.
Roll it, light it, take it later and ignite it. Yeah, I need my peace and quiet, relax when I'm steady vibing. 420 with perfect timing, smoking just to pass the time. And out in public or in private, good vibes is what we supplying. Yeah, that's what we supplying. Smoking just to pass the time. Out in public or in private, good vibes is what we supplying. 420 with perfect timing.
419, yeah, good thing I checked my watch. Pre-rolled once, yeah, I got a few in stock. Hop up in the whip, let's go drive around the block. Been this way since 18, man, I don't think I will stop.
Sipping on some whiskey, better bet it's private stock. Chilling with a blondie, yeah, call her Goldilocks. Attitude is cold, but bitty be so hot. The way she working, man, is perfect, never wanna stop.
Mary Jane, though, that's my true love. That's why when I buy a bag, I give that bag a hug. Always getting weed, even when I got no funds, cause a 30s, yeah. Rather be smoking every day than popping Percocets. Even when I'm drinking, get too drunk and make my life a mess. Weed is just my therapy, it helped me take that deeper breath.
Roll it, light it, take a lighter and ignite it. Yeah, I need my peace and quiet, relax when I'm steady vibing. 420, what perfect timing, smoking just to pass the time. And out in public or in private, good vibes is what we supplying. Yeah, that's what we supplying.
Yeah, that's what we supplying.
Smoking just to pass the time.
Smoking just to pass the time.
Out in public or in private, good vibes is what we supplying. 420, what perfect timing.
Celebrate and elevate, that's what the song does. Teaching kids about rhyming words, rapping ain't all about thugs. Matter of fact, it ain't even about all of them guns. We can be talking about love, spread the message, live it up. At the same time, yeah, at the same time. Talking about love and turning up at the same time. All my people politicking that ain't lost a dang mind. Spreading love and turning up, we do it at the same time.
Roll it, light it, take a lighter and ignite it. Yeah, I need my peace and quiet, relax when I'm steady vibing. 420, what perfect timing, smoking just to pass the time. And out in public or in private, good vibes is what we supplying. Yeah, that's what we supplying.
Yeah, that's what we supplying.
Smoking just to pass the time.
Smoking just to pass the time.
Out in public or in private, good vibes is what we supplying. 420, what perfect timing. Smoking just to pass the time.
Just to pass the time.
Out in public or in private.
Out in public or in private.
Good vibes is what we supplying.
Good vibes is
420,
what
what
we
perfect
supplying.
timing.
420,
420, what perfect
timing.
timing.
I'm just gonna let this next song rock through. It's called Exhale. It's another weed song, man. Smoke something to this shit.
Yeah, spacey. I'm kinda high right now, man. Yeah. We gonna do it like this style. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Yeah. Gotta start the day right. Just hit that blunt. Now we taking flight. Don't care who's wrong. Don't care who's right. Just gotta do my thing. And that's word to my life. Like and beat, gotta trust the process. Running rapper, y'all just joggers. Give it that wood just like a lager. Take a lot to the head like I was a dodger. Kill it on stage, but I started awkward. Kept my ear to the streets, still I did it proper. If you got a dream, don't let no one stop. More money, more problems. What a big papa.
Don't turn it down, don't turn it down. Yeah, we breaking pounds, take it by the hands. Don't turn it down, don't turn it down. Yeah, we breaking pounds, take it by the hands. Don't turn it down, don't turn it down. Don't turn it down, don't turn it down. Don't turn it down, don't turn it down. Turn up the sound, turn up the sound.
Yeah. And I'm back on my grind. They say, where did you go? Just to free my mind. Had to take some time. Sorry I was distant. Had to make a plan. Been working on a vision. No more looking back at the past. On the road, yeah, we on a new path. Old friends put a knife on my back. Take it out and I ain't stabbing them back. They say that just to see you react. No, man, you don't wanna do that. My energy, I ain't giving them that. I'm good, man, we can leave it at that. Inhaling, I'm taking a dab. Exhaling, releasing the bat. I look up and I'm right where I'm at. Good vibes outweigh in the bad. Yeah, outweigh in the bad. Give me the bung and a packet with hash. You got thinking weed, but we smoking that gas. Roll up a blunt and it better be fat. Only rock paper, start smoking them zags. Give me your head, I got nowhere to ash. You pass it to me and I'll pass to the back. You fuck up rotation, you won't get it back. So pass it round, yeah, just pass it round. We smoke it loud, yeah, we smoke it loud. We burn it down, yeah, we burn it down. So pass it round, yeah, just pass it round.
Alright. So yeah. That was Exhale. And then before that we had Perfect Timing. Exhale was produced by Low Key Beats. A bunch of these songs are produced by Low-Key Beats. Shout out Low-Key Beats, man. I found Low-Key Beats online randomly. I don't know. I don't know how I found him. If it was just randomly through Facebook or something, or YouTube, or I don't know. I found him online though, and I loved his beats, and they were a great price. So I started buying a bunch of them around this time. It was like probably like 2020, 2021. I dropped like a project with Shorty Bang that was all produced by Low-Key Beats. That was a sick project actually. We like bought the beats. We bought a beat pack that night. I picked Shorty up, brought him back to my crib, went to the studio, bought a beat pack that night, and he was drinking tequila. I was off some bourbon, and we were smoking, chilling. My girlfriend was chilling in the room with us, and we wrote that whole EP that night. Recorded that night. The next day in the morning, touched up a few things, sent that shit off to Young Breeze, and we made the Daywalking EP. So yeah, shout out Low-Key Beats. So the next track we're gonna get into is called Something Special, and it really is something special, man. This is a super dope track. So there's a lot that goes into this track. So back when I was in HLR, just like I don't even think I was part of HLR at this time, but Modest and I were still tight. So Modest is on this track. It features Ren Thomas. Ren Thomas is a beast. He's from Jersey. He's known for like his like battle bars, being heavy in the circuit, just bar heavy, lyrical, absolute beast, bro, and just like a complete student of hip hop. I got mad love for Ren. I went down to Jersey and filmed this video with him. He pulled up. He didn't just like shoot the video and like dip the fuck out. He actually like hung out and like chopped it up with me, treated me like a real person, not just like a transaction. He did a show in Bradford, Vermont, my hometown, actually, my super small hometown that like nothing ever happens in, bro. I did a show and we had Ren Thomas there, and that was one of the craziest shows. That was so much fun, man. We packed that place, that River Bar. All the homies came out and stuff. That was such a dope ass show. There's footage of that on my YouTube channel. But yeah, Ren Thomas, absolute beast. And then I got DJ Myth, who is a legend in New England. I believe he's from New Hampshire, maybe, or maybe Maine, but I think New Hampshire. So you can find him at a Rap Night in Manchester, New Hampshire. That's why I think he's from New Hampshire. I'm not positive on that, but he's incredibly talented DJ. Somebody who's incredibly well respected in the scene. A lot of my peers respect him. I've always had a lot of respect for him. I reached out to him and he was down to work on this, and he was really cool because he found the samples. I didn't like find him or anything, like I didn't have him in mind. Like I'd send him the song, and he cut like some of our words and stuff, but then he found like some other samples. There's like a Run DMC sample in there that he ended up chopping up and stuff. That's super dope. So shout out DJ Myth. And then on the beat we got Rico James. So Modest originally got the beat. He bought some beats from Rico, and he was just gonna like feature me on this song or whatever at one point, I think. And then we ended up making it our song, and we got Ren Thomas on it and stuff because Ren was coming up. Ren had come up to do the Vermont show, and I had talked to him at the show about doing the feature and stuff, and he was down. So we got him on the song, and then Modest kind of took a hiatus from music, so I've kind of just adopted this as my own song, even though I still treat it like it's both of our song. We shot the video. I shot my part in Jersey with Ren. Modest couldn't make it, but we shot Modest part in White River Junction, actually, which was super cool. So where we went in Jersey, there's it's like a train station and stuff. This all happened by like accident. I didn't like go down to Jersey like planning a train station being there, but like right by the park and the Airbnb that we went to, there was a train station. So we filmed there, and then in White River Junction in Vermont, that's like one of the only train stations that's still like going and stuff. So we were able to get like Modest footage, which was shot way before we went down to Jersey. Modest and I had shot the video, and we got the stuff in White River Junction by the trains and stuff like that. So when we were down in Jersey and I saw the trains, I was like, wow, this is like meant to be. So we shot part of the scene by the trains over in Jersey and stuff like that. So all right, anyways, but yeah, I just talk a bunch of shit on this. Ren talks some shit, Modest talks some shit. It's just a hip-hop record, something special coming at you live.
People that don't like me. And, you know, there's a lot of people that don't like me. And that's okay. Because if one thing's for certain, you will respect me.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. Yo. Taking off like a shuttle race. Pass the baton and tell them others to stay out my way. I'm always going in and out my ways. One day my mind's gone, the next day it's here to stay. Even on the playground, homie, I don't play. Always hiding, never seeking, yeah, boy, you been afraid. Been a renegade ever since M&J. This is my destiny since a child till I make him say my name. Say my name, it's Chaleo, motherfucker. Hit him till I bruise their brain. Apex predator on top of the food chain. Pizza with the cheese drip, yeah, that's a food chain. Same shit, new day, new weed, new strain. Running shit like Hussein, don't care what you say. You boys is too fake, make my Bluetooth thick. Never cover all the spots, we bald like a toupee.
So what y'all mad cause I got bigger than y'all, so taking shots now, trying to make me bitter like y'all. They say the harder they fall, if the bigger they are. I told my bitch, let me handle this shit, sit in the car. Let's be grown men and speak about our issues, my dude. No more subs, no more posts, no more bitches to fuel. So who really reap the benefits of work with you? I drop shit, not a like or post, damn right I take it personal. Merchandise and touring middle markets gave the blueprint. So place blame on your reflection, you ain't use it. I pass you the rock, you ain't deserve the ball. All we need was a couple of words to resolve. Never claimed superior, just caught some steam. Did everything in my power to try to put on my team. Coulda came on the road if you asked to rock. It ain't my fault that your so-called classic flop. Spread.
Like a skinny head, put two bitches back to back and leave them till the coochie's red. East Coast G's, heavyweight mic spitters. Stay in your lane, boy, you can't fly with us. Spacey, Ren, Thomas, Modest, this the trifecta. We about to call the shots like a director. Eating all these rappers, call it Hannibal Lecter. You watching from the sides like a prospector. I got the gadgets like an inspector. Got the girl of my dreams, no need to impress her. I memorize every single word in the lecture. Modest on the track, never fold under pressure.
Alright, so that was Something Special featuring Ren Thomas and Modest and DJ Myth on the cuts, and produced by Rico James. Alright, so I listened to a couple of the tracks from the album. I want to say that you have potential, but to reach the top, you need to change the genre of rap. Try subscribing to other beats, more from the new school, and then you will succeed. I can send you a couple by email. Alright, so my first, when I read this in the middle of that song, so my first initial response is so these songs, and I admittedly, like, this is probably not a great move business wise, right? Like, these songs are old. Anybody else would have just probably moved on and stuff by now. I have like so much fucking new music that I've been working on that like will be dropping soon. It's just I'm wrapping up this album that I've been working on right now. That's like a really, really, really good album. And then this mixtape I'm gonna drop, No Announcements 2, will be dropping probably sometime after this drops. I'll play some of the joints from that. So the new album that I'm working on and then No Announcements 2 are way different than this album sound-wise. So moving forward, like, I agree with you, is what I want to say. So these songs are a lot older. I feel like they just deserve to be up on streaming services. I have a lot of people that really like these songs and stuff, so it's not so much about I'm trying to, like, promote these and these are, like, new songs and, like, this is, like, I'm trying to make it to the top with this music. Like, I love this album. I've obviously moved past it in, like, my creative spaces because I'm working on other stuff right now, but I think that putting this up on streaming services will be important. There's a lot of songs on here that have shining moments of, like, what my newer music sounds like, and I think that a lot of that growth in the time, having that, like, timetable of growth is always important. There's a lot of music that I have released previously that I actually, like, am just letting delete out because it doesn't sound good. The mix wasn't good. It just doesn't fit, like, nowadays. I'm not deleting, like, all my old music or anything like that, but there's just some stuff that just, like, can't make the cut anymore, you know what I mean? So but I agree with you. I think if I could show you some songs from the new album that I'm working on, I think you would feel a little bit differently. Maybe not, who knows, I don't know. But I do think that you're right in that sense. So yeah, I'm stoned. I'm just kind of rambling on at that. But so this next song is called Out the Mud. This one features the Six, the group that I was in. The reason that I moved up to Maine. And we were in a group from officially in a group from, like, 2021 to 2024. And before we were a group, we would do these, like, crazy recording sessions, sometimes at my studio in Bradford, sometimes down at Vazey's in Springfield. So, like, there was, like, a collective So 802 that I'm a part of, and that's how I got connected with the 656 guys in the first place, because Jibba the Gent was signed to 656 Records, and that just intertwined everybody. So everybody fucked with everybody. So we're doing these giant recording sessions, and it's just, like, literally, like, 10 plus people in a fucking studio room writing to tracks, and, like, it's dog eat dog, like, you gotta come fucking correct and shit. So I'm in the mix, and, like, you know, I was still new, but, like, getting, like, things underway at that point. Like, I had done some, like, shows and tours and stuff like that, but I definitely didn't consider myself, like, the best penman in the room and stuff like that. So, like, this was so important to the development of, like, me getting to where I am now, because it was, like, I'm in there with, like, these people that I just look up to, that their pen game is, like, so sharp, like Raw Def, Young Breeze, Delirium, Jibba, we got Vazey in there, there's fucking D French, Shorty Bang, Tunes in there, I think it said Delirium, Tommy's in there. It's just crazy, man. There was just a ton of people. There's probably some names that I'm, like, forgetting, but yeah, it was a lot. So there was only so much room on a track for each person, you know what I mean? So it was like you couldn't just, like, write something and be like, yeah, I'll make it work. Like, you had to come correct. So those sessions were fucking awesome, man, and I that time period was just a lot of fun. But this song was made during one of those sessions. So here's Out the Mud, featuring the Six. It's got that newer sound a little bit.
Made it out the mud. Yeah, I made it out the mud. All this shit I paid for, I ain't gotta save more. Here in the Play Store, now I'm getting paid more. I made it out the mud. I'm getting
out the mud again. You guess that we out for blood again. Can't swear them they built for crumbling. I'm on my shit, they still be fumbling, man. That troubling news had me out of my mind. I wanted to quit, but something inside me say, yo, stick to the script. The kid that we in a legit, I'm winning no matter the struggle. A minute to finish the battle, the rumble, the shit is so simple. The manner of hustle, you ain't got the muscle. Nah, you ain't got the muscle. What I mean is fuck you, your mama, your whole team. In the gutter forever, the fucking Beretta, don't stutter. We get it like hope, please. Blow trees, get stuck up for your groceries. That's tough luck, we chuck 4Ds. Get fucked up on a dope beach with a slow breeze. No, please, don't send me the link to your SoundCloud. This shit is too weak for a loud mouth. We puffing the sticky, the loud now. Kid bow to that.
Yeah, I made it out the mud. All this shit I paid for, I ain't gotta save more. Here in the Play Store, now I'm getting paid more. I made it out the mud. Yeah, I made it out the mud. All this shit I paid for, I ain't gotta save more. Here in the Play Store, now I'm getting paid more. I made it out the mud.
Land of the fiend, home of the plugs. Told me to get it right out of the mud. Running them up, nothing but love. Toast to the team right out of the jug. Sipping, I'm slipping, and sauce I be dripping. So watch how you walk and get promo for missing. I live it, I did it, I'm rapping my business. And Tony would tell me, then kidnap a witness. Get down with the sickness, way down in the ditches. With junkies and roaches, defined by addiction. We savage and vicious, stack up my digits. Ass at the liquids, the boss of you bitches. Ain't fucking around, it's the year of the go. Year of the smoke, get stuck in your throat. My butchers are ready with bags in a boat. We tossing you up just to see if you flow. So now I'm fucking laughing all the way up in the bank. Bobby called me kinda quickly just to tell me that you sang. I ain't looking for no drama, I ain't asking for no beef. But you say my fucking name, then get wrapped up in a sheet.
Out the mud. Yeah, I made it out the mud. All this shit I paid for, I ain't gotta save more. Here in the Play Store, now I'm getting paid more. I made it out the mud. Yeah, I made it out the mud. All this shit I paid for, I ain't gotta save more. Here in the Play Store, now I'm getting paid more. I made it out the mud.
Out the mud, two-stepping in my Arisetas. The way the beat booming, feeling holy like a Beretta. You want a piece of this cracker, you better come with some cheddar. A lot of rappers crumbling cause they couldn't handle the pressure. That's just how it is, homie, yo, I'm speaking facts. The way your homies talk you up, you would think they speaking gas. I get lifted, then start moving, something like it's cheetah fast. The progress that we made in 2 years, yeah, your crew could never match. Look in the sky, yeah, we staring at them northern lights. And my team be hella strong, and you know they down to fight. You just like the government, the way you taking all these rights. Just a story about a kid who made it out the mud.
Made it out the mud. Yeah, I made it out the mud. All this shit I paid for, I ain't gotta save more. Here in the Play Store, now I'm getting paid more. I made it out the mud.
Yeah. So that was Out the Mud, featuring the Six. That was a dope song. Tune always did not love that song. I don't know if it was the hook or there's something just about that song he just never loved. I think it was just a little too like mainstream for him, which is fine. You know, we always kind of joked about that stuff, but we did get to do it live a bunch of times, and I'm pretty grateful for that. Tommy killed the hook on that. Delirium killed the verse. Tune killed his verse. And then yeah, we got Low Key Beats on the production. Sky Splitter Inc. engineered this whole entire album. So some of these songs you can feel his influence a little bit more. So he didn't mix and master all the songs originally, basically, is what it came down to. So like Leave Me Alone, Mind Your Business, what else do we got on there? I want to say Land Again, Fuck You, Fuck Me, Exhale, and Perfect Timing. So those ones he didn't get to engineer himself. Like, he didn't mix and master those himself. He worked with already existing stems and like songs. So that's why like some of the songs, not like, I don't think they sound drastically like that much better and stuff, but you can just tell like a song like Out the Mud, like he had his full influence on that song. Something Special was another one that he just like got the song and like some stems. Like he didn't get to like actually like mix and master and then engineer that whole entire song. But he added a bunch of bass to it and stuff. Like same with Exhale. He took that song and just made it so much better than it was already. Gave some bass to it, took a lot of the high ends out, and like added more lows and stuff. And he's just a wizard, man. I don't know, that guy. He's an absolute alien. So we're gonna move on to the next track. This next one is called Ain't Got Time. So this one features Delirium, and then it also features Sky Splitter. Sky Splitter shreds it up on the guitar at the end. Got him to do a little solo. Produced by Low Key Beats. Delirium does the hook. When we were doing the 6, originally we started out just like doing a lot of rap stuff. Like we were making stuff like Out the Mud and just a bunch of other like rappity rap shit. And then Delirium's always been like in a metal band. Tommy had like band influences growing up and stuff. I always grew up like listening to like heavy metal and like neo like metalcore and stuff like that, new metal shit like that. So we kind of started, well, Delirium really just started screaming on songs basically is what happened. And then we started the whole 6 sound, and that's what we ended up with. And I had the song Ain't Got Time that I was working on for a while, produced by Low Key Beats. And I really liked the song. It was super dope. The hook, I was a little bit like, it just needed something. It just needed something to kind of bring that extra punch in. And I feel like Delirium, he really like just made this whole song, brought it all together by doing the hook, the way that he did the screams and stuff like that. So shout out to him on this. So let's dive into Ain't Got Time. I'm fucking high as shit, by the way, bro. I gotta stop taking that.
I ain't got time for these lames. While they all up in my face. Every which way that I look, all that I'm seeing is space. I'm thinking that I need a break, or I might just go break your face. Every last one of you fakes, you better just stay out my way, okay? Yeah, I just been down for a second, working on learning these lessons. They're saying that life is a blessing, hitting the reverend to bless them. Their actions be put into question, man, it's just fucking depressing. Sometimes I hate living this life, I wish that I could just end it. No more living in the past, and so wait, I've been looking back. The funny guys sitting in the class with no future, they all just laugh. All my friends when I said I rap my first one, yeah, they called it trash. Yo man, I can't fight the facts, but it lit a fire right under my ass. Started to look at shit different, thought that I found my way. Smoking and drinking and chilling, sleeping the day away. Had to go and put the bottle down, no more feeling sorry now. Ring the bell, yeah, second round, yeah, take my punches, can't knock him down. I ain't got time for these lames, while they all up in my face. Every which way that I look, all that I'm seeing is space. I'm thinking that I need a break, or I might just go break your face. Every last one of you fakes, you better just stay out my way. I ain't got time for these lames, while they all up in my face. Every which way that I look, all that I'm seeing is space. I'm thinking that I need a break, or I might just go break your face. Every last one of you fakes, you better just stay out my way. You better just stay out my way, cause I'm on a mission today. I ain't with all that bullshit, to them I'm just saying olay. You got a lot of balls, what are you, playing croquet? Cheesy ass motherfuckers thinking they hot, but they just Monterey. Go and stack your cheddar jack, living fast and just getting cash. Not to brag cause that shit is whack, but I'm working hard and I'm proud of that. Team strong, that's a solid fact. Full steam, no stopping that. Chase dreams, we are bad at bad. Got our own dungeon, that's word to Brad. Yo, I do not listen to lames, we are not one and the same. Animal up in the game, shit, I'm just fucking deranged. Yeah, we just puffin' the pot, smoking a butt in the gate. No, we ain't never gonna stop, shit, we just stuck in our ways, hey. I ain't got time for these lames, while they all up in my face. Every which way that I look, all that I'm seeing is space. I'm thinking that I need a break, or I might just go break your face. Every last one of you fakes, you better just stay out my way. I ain't got time for these lames, while they all up in my face. Every which way that I look, all that I'm seeing is space. I'm thinking that I need a break, or I might just go break your face. Every last one of you fakes, you better just stay out my way.
Sky Splitter killed that fucking solo at the end there. That shit was dope as hell. Alright, yeah, so that was Ain't Got Time. So when I wrote that song, I was going through like a lot. Yeah, just personally going through a lot of shit, man. To a lot to my own doing, a lot to others, you know, just dealing with other people and their shit. You know, obviously don't need to get into it too much, but it bleeds into the music and stuff. I put a lot of shit out there. I'm not afraid to like say when I've been a fucking asshole. You know, I take accountability. I've always been very much an open book. Something that I'm actually like trying to be less of as I get older is just like putting all my shit out there. It's not like I just be like posting all my drama and stuff, but there'd be every once in a while, you know, I'd be like, I just really wanted to like air somebody out, you know what I mean? But as I get older, I realize that your reaction is everything. You know, it's not, it doesn't matter how right you are. The way that you handle things and the way that you conduct yourself is way more important than ever proving somebody wrong, ever. So just always keep that shit in mind, man. Just be humble and just make sure you're navigating stuff and checking yourself as well. There's been plenty of moments where I was in the wrong, where I thought I was probably in the right in the moment, you know, and that's just part of just fucking growing up and just, you know, realizing that sometimes, you know, I'm the dickhead. But yeah, so ain't got time for bullshit. Just cut a lot of the loose ties off at that time of my life. You know, we're always growing and evolving, and like not everybody can get to the next level with you. A lot of people are just temporary in our lives, so we gotta just appreciate the time that we got with them. I'm very grateful for all the moments that I've had with so many people, man. Like I keep in touch with a lot of people still. There's some people that I unfortunately don't keep in touch with. Some people that, you know, if we had a conversation, things would be a lot different. So maybe, you know, maybe one day we'll be able to break bread and have that conversation. But until then, you know, I got love for those people from a distance. I'm rooting for them, and I don't wish bad on anybody, not even my worst enemies. I hope we all make it, and I just hope y'all just keep chasing and working hard on your craft and working hard on yourselves, man. I'm gonna just keep doing the same thing. So this next one is called Stay in Your Lane. This one is just some shit talking shit. Originally made this song when Shorty Bang and I were working on the Daywalking EP. I had this song, and Shorty was gonna be on it. He did the hook as well. He helped write like part of the hook and shit. So credits to him on writing the hook, because I ended up keeping most of his hook and stuff. But time went on, and I moved in a different direction with the song. I ended up getting XP on it, and XP is someone who he's a Vermont like legend in my mind. You know, others got their own opinions. I personally, he's somebody that I listened to when I was younger, coming up in Vermont. Before I really knew like there was other rappers and stuff like that. Like, because there's a lot nowadays, you know, compared to like what it was back in the day. Like when he was rapping, like there wasn't a lot of dudes rapping out of Vermont and shit, you know. So shout out to him and like the VT Union, obviously before him, for paving the way and shit. You know, Nasty, Conflict, all those dudes. Raw Def and XP were in a group called Hellraisers. I got a Raw Def mixtape at a fucking Newbury Comics back in like 2011 or something like that, 12 maybe. It was like on their counter, like I just got it for free. They were like, it's some local dude. I was like, that's crazy. And he ended up being homies with my boy Jesse from back home. So I was like, oh, this is like small world, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I got XP on the joint, so that meant a lot to me. And then I got Gmo Ski on it. Gmo Ski is just a dope ass horrorcore rapper from fucking Bay Area, man. I first listened to Gmo Ski. He was doing like the Team Backpack ciphers and shit like that. His song Ignorant was like really popular in like 2015, maybe something like that. I had a homie that was really into him. he would play him all the time and shit, and that's how I got into him. So I've been a Gmo fan for a minute. So yeah, this is just some fucking shit talking, stay in your lane, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, produced by Low Key Beats again. Yeah, that's it. Let's do it.
Why you calling my name? Keep my name out your mouth, boy, stay in your lane. I can tell you a lame, but what you pay for them strains? Yeah, we got the same plug, but we ain't paying the same. Why you calling my name? Keep my name out your mouth, boy, stay in your lane. I can tell you a lame, but what you pay for them strains? Yeah, we got the same plug, but we ain't paying the same. We ain't paying the same. We ain't paying the same. Keep my name out your mouth, boy, stay in your lane.
You and your mama get stranded, so hang it up like Jonathan Brandis. It's a never-ending story, the saga expanded. Slit my wrist, use my blood to carve in the canvas. My arms in a bandage, but the bars are bananas. I could peel your wig back with the claw and a hammer. Got a great big sack and it's larger than Santa's. Got like 8 6-packs, now it's off to the manor. Jetting off in the standard, getting awfully hammered. Roll a spliff the size of my fist. I'm high as it gets, above the clouds now. You guys wanna lift? My little homie acquired some whiff. Gave me lines I could sniff. Be careful guys, you could die from this shit. Like Len Bias and shit. Yo, I'm biased with this, so just be careful the next time that you're buying this shit. Yeah, yo, I'm nutty with the freestyle. Leave you bloody when you beat down. Peace out.
Why you calling my name? Keep my name out your mouth, boy, stay in your lane. I can tell you a lame, but what you pay for them strains? Yeah, we got the same plug, but we ain't paying the same. Why you calling my name? Keep my name out your mouth, boy, stay in your lane. I can tell you a lame, but what you pay for them strains? Yeah, we got the same plug, but we ain't paying the same. We ain't paying the same. We ain't paying the same. Keep my name out your mouth, boy, stay in your lane. Attention earthlings, the spaceman has landed. Yeah, I came to kill some rappers, I ain't leaving empty-handed. If I'm really being honest, got no patience for this planet. Leave a motherfucker stranded, screaming, let's go, Brandon. Swerving while I'm sipping whiskey, word to Mr. Leahy. If you want me on a show, then you just gotta go and pay me. Shit, better be cash or your ass is fucking grass. Man, I got bills to pay, homie, don't tell me to go relax. Rap game Vegeta, I'm a Super Saiyan God flow. Every time you go and grab the mic, they be like, God no. Rap Italiano, hair flowing like Jon Snow. Hard body shades on like I'm Johnny Bravo. The spaceman is back and I brought the honey badger. Man, these corny rappers got no bars, so they just spit it faster. Han Solo with the blaster, independent on my master. Started at the bottom, now my blade is stuck up in your bladder. Why you calling my name? Keep my name out your mouth, boy, stay in your lane. I can tell you a lame, but what you pay for them strains? Yeah, we got the same plug, but we ain't paying the same. Why you calling my name? Keep my name out your mouth, boy, stay in your lane. I can tell you a lame, but what you pay for them strains? Yeah, we got the same plug, but we ain't paying the same. We ain't paying the same. We ain't paying the same. Keep my name out your mouth, boy, stay in your lane.
Yeah, if you looking for G, follow the weed smell. You'll find me trying to derail a train. Buckle your seatbelts. I get it cracking when I spit like sunflower seashells. This 4-5 explode, you gon' think I'm holding a beach well. Praise the Lord that you ain't running to Jason Bourne, swinging swords that'll knock sparks out the Megazord. Elton John's last album probably ain't as gay as yours. Snatch the mic, take the cord, and use it to strangle whores. These rappers on my dick call them cock rings. I drop they bodies off at the fucking marsh with Swamp Thing. Crowder got the chopper and is singing like Jaheim. He'll put that woman first, make a nigga baby mom scream. You take yourself serious, that's the saddest part. I rip the lab apart, all I do is splash like Magikarp, but I'm a starfish. That means that I don't have a heart, and your bitch just gave me an old fashioned. I'm Randy Marsh.
Yeah. Yep. So that's Stay in Your Lane, man. Yeah, like I said, it was just some fucking shit talking, bar heavy ass track. I don't know if people like took this line the wrong way, but I'd like to just make it very clear that I fucking cannot stand the Let's Go Brandon shit. I'm very like in the middle when it comes to politics and stuff. I don't really like lean one way or the other too much. But I couldn't stand that fucking shit when it happened. So like after listening to that song, sometimes I like wonder if people think like I was saying that in support of that. But I was really saying like, I'll leave a motherfucker stranded screaming, "Let's go, Brandon." Like, you know what I mean? Like, so that was kind of where that bar went. I just want to clear the air on that because I just don't want anybody to like loop me in that fucking group of people because I fucking could not stand that shit when that shit came out. So yeah. Anyways, this next joint is called "What Would You Do?" I think I said it was produced by Low Key Beats, that last one. This next one's also produced by Low Key Beats. Like I said, I got a bunch of joints produced by him on this album. It was almost like solely produced by him, but I think there's like 5 songs on here that aren't produced by him. So yeah, "What Would You Do?" This song is just like super East Coast boom bappy that's got mad fucking bass. I love this beat so much. The song is just like one of my favorite songs. It hasn't gotten a lot of its like love and attention because it was never on streaming services and stuff. It was just on the mixtape version, which is only available on Bandcamp. I'm probably gonna start getting popping on SoundCloud again. I don't know. I stopped using SoundCloud because you gotta like give them a shit ton of money now to basically use them and stuff. But if you want to like put a bunch of more music on there, so I think I might just like delete all the music that I had on there before and just start putting like newer stuff up there. I don't know. But either way, it was only available on Bandcamp. It'll be up on Spotify November 2nd. This whole album's going to be up on all streaming services. So yeah, this song basically is like one of the most it's a very like personal song. I'm very I'm trying to find the word, but I just like cannot think right now. Yeah, either way, vulnerable. I'm very vulnerable on this track for sure. Talking about a lot of like family stuff, personal issues, just like what it's like when like people are down to ride, but they like can't put their own personal things aside and like for the betterment of the group and stuff like that. When you're working with a lot of people, it's always complicated, right? Like there's just so many things that go into it. Everybody's got their personal lives, what they see the vision as, and then like what the vision really is and stuff, and then like what's reality and shit. So and then there's like your perspective and your thought of that. So there's like, and then depending how many people there are, there's that many angles of all those things. So it can become a lot, man, you know. So but this song's kind of just like a reflection song, just like what would you do, you know, if you were in my shoes, basically. So
2K24, it's the yeah 2K24, it's the amplified substance shit. What would you do? Hey, what would you do? Hey, yeah, yo. What would you do if all the homies that was down to ride just couldn't figure out a way to put the bullshit aside? What would you do when the well runs dry? Sometimes we be taking shit for granted, but not this time. Hey, I'm on a money mission, yo homie, don't get it twisted. I'm just trying to do this music and just make an honest living. If you got a problem with it, yo homie, try this position. You just take it 2 fingers, wait, yo homie, just forget it. Making big moves, had to go and throw it back. Made it out the mud, hella focus, shit, I'm proud of that. Found my tree like a motherfucking lumberjack. Got the flannel just to match, and I wield a fucking axe. Fire flame spitter like a Targaryen. Man, it's getting scary again. Your word to Anakin and balance in between. Yeah, the light and the dark. Taking 2 of everything like these drugs are Noah's Ark. Is it bizarre? Man, it's crazy as shit that my dad from Long Island raises 2 kids in the sticks. Yeah, well, leave it to me just to go and flip the script. Ever since I was a kid, I ain't been normal a bit. I used to get my baggy style straight from my cousin Jeremy. When I rocked his clothes, all the rednecks, they would stare at me. When my parents got divorced, they said I needed therapy. But I don't talk to strangers, man, the shit be really scaring me. The real problem is his problems are all in a ditch. And if you dig a little deeper, you can see who he really is. I was just
just an average kid, a C-plus student. But back then I didn't have my heart inside of this music. I played the bass guitar like 3 or 4 times. I used to go and play the trumpet real fucking nice, but that was 6th grade. Had to go and switch ways, only cared about playing basketball and which way them girls were looking. And then freshman year came, got my report card, and there was an F to my name. No words could explain all this pain that I have endured. I put my life up in this music, they can't claim it as false, no remorse.
Where's this path headed? I don't really know. All I know is I gotta leave home, spread my wings and fly, time to let it go. Where am I headed? I don't really know. I don't really know. Where am I headed? I don't really know. I don't really know.
Yeah, so that was What Would You Do? Yeah, talk about a lot of shit on that song. My parents got divorced when I was like 12 years old. So obviously that was like a big impact on my life and stuff. I never treated it like it was, but you know, it obviously affected me. And then at the end I talk about like failing, getting like an F on my report card. So I was like, I played sports growing up and stuff. That was really important to me. And my freshman year, I failed math. I think it was math, yeah. And I was devastated because I couldn't play basketball. And that was the last time I ever let myself like fail a class. Like, so I couldn't play sports, which, like, you know, wrong motivation. I should have just been doing a good job anyways. But yeah. But life's trials and tribulations, which brings us to Warrior, which is the next song, also produced by Low-Key Beats, featuring Miss Laura Michelle, the lovely Miss Laura Michelle. Miss Laura is from Worcester, Mass, I believe, or she's down in that area. But she's incredibly talented, man. I was on tour with her for the Tour for Life. So I spent a lot of time seeing her up on stage at some of those shows and stuff, and she's got this really unique way of like rapping and singing, and she's just I think one of her idols is Lauryn Hill, and you can definitely just tell, man, she's her own artist in her own right, so I don't want to like take anything away from her like that by like throwing Lauryn Hill's name in there, but I just think Miss Laura really brought something awesome to this song. I had this song for a while. I was working on it. I had the verses, and I would perform it, and I would just like leave like the gaps in between like the verses, because the beat was kind of, it's just very like lo-fi and chill and stuff. So I just thought it was kind of cool to like leave that. But I did want to get a hook on it, obviously. So I sent it to her. And she immediately just like laced it up with like the most fire shit possible. So I pulled up to her in Worcester. She didn't have a place to like record, but I had my Chaotica, which I'm using right now to speak into, and my baby bottle microphone, the blue baby bottle. So I brought all my recording equipment down to Worcester, Mass, and we powered a studio in the back of my whip, and we recorded in like a parking lot somewhere. And we made this song, Warrior. So here it is.
Yeah. Spacey Jones, Amplified Substance. Before I start this verse, I wanna make something clear. My only competition is myself up in the rearview mirror. Went Houdini on my problems, made them all disappear. Had to put the hard work in, the comeback stronger every year. Powerhouse, man, we're trying to be perennial. Hard body with it, yeah, I'm talking bicentennial. Go and clear your schedule, I'm lifted off the edibles. The way that I be writing, you would think my pen's forever full. I got some verses that would put you in some hearses, man. I also got some verses that be filled up with some purpose. If I'm coming at you, then you probably did deserve it. But I'm giving you no warning, like you're dealing with a squirter. No need to fake it, every day we fight temptation. Yeah, I knew a girl who paid her mortgage and took a vacation. Put a little in her savings, all from OnlyFans page. I can't knock it while they're not paying us sisters equal.
I'm on that grind time, yeah. Success is all mine, yeah. Making a legacy. Just wait and you will see. I rose from the ashes, I'm in my prime. Thought I wouldn't make it, now they realize that I am a warrior. I am a warrior.
Raspberry funk juice, Long Trail CBD, puffing on that TV tree. They got the plug for that GP, that Gary Payton. Heard you paying 20 a grand. Why you mad, little homie? Someone come get your man. I'm in the studio, I can't see from the cloud smoke. Basie just played a new joint, and that shit sound dope. Looking at my homies, and I feel I finally found hope. Sipping on the haterade, and we'll just let you drown slow. The sixth religion, ain't no way that project missing. If you're sleeping on us, then you're probably sleeping with the fishes. Came a long way from flipping pizzas, doing dishes. Had a job at 14, man, I'm always about my business. Might be a beginner, but I'm feeling like a veteran. Don't care if I'm a senior, shit, I finally got my letterman. Just let me in the game, you know that we all came here to win. When the game ended, never started on that bench again.
I'm on that grind time, yeah. Success is all mine, yeah. Making a legacy. Just wait and you will see. I rose from the ashes, I'm in my prime. Thought I wouldn't make it, now they realize that I am a warrior. I am a warrior. It's no surprise that I am this fly. I'm descended from the heavens and it's by design. I am untouchable, I am the rarest of them, I'm indestructible. You wanna get close, gotta stimulate my mind and soul. I can read your aura like a book, I'll let you play the role that you asked for, put me and then we're at war. Like a game of chess, I'll be the queen and you decide what you will be a pawn, or you can be my king. Miss Laura and Spacey, la-di-da-di. Woo! Okay. There it is.
Yeah, man. She absolutely killed that song, bro. Like, straight killed it. So, shout out to her for doing her thing, man. Miss Laura Michelle, if you ever want to look her up. She threw a super dope festival, Kickback Fest this summer I performed at. I'm so blessed to be in the community of music that I'm in, man. I met so many amazing people along the way in this journey, doing this music shit. That's why, like, I don't know, like, for me, I could never just be like an internet rapper. Like, I thrive so well on like being out in the real life, because like these connections are everything, like these moments are everything. That's why like I bring the gimbal out and I film all these shows when I'm there, and I try to get as much footage as I can, because it's like that's all we got, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's good to look back on that stuff, you know, like, you know, you're not gonna watch it like every day, but you know, every once in a while, like, I'll go to the YouTube channel, I'll pull up some of these old shows and I just like reminisce for a little bit, or I'll be at the shop and I'll just throw them on, and like people that weren't there get to see it, you know, or people that that didn't get the footage and they didn't have any like way to like reminisce and stuff, you know, you're able to provide that for them. So, you know, sometimes it's you got to think outside of like your own personal thing, you know. It's like we're serving a bigger purpose, we're just a vessel for something much larger, and that community is everything, man. So shout out the hip-hop community. So this next song is called Fuck You Fuck Me, FYFM. This originally started out as a June Fargo song that he got me on, and then he gifted it to me. Shout out my boy June Fargo. He's from Jersey, I believe originally, or Massachusetts, and then moved to Vermont. That's where I met him, obviously. He was tight. He's Young Breeze's cousin. He's been tight with like Vazy and all those dudes and shit. Been up on Shade 45, incredibly talented. He's living down in Florida now, doing his thing. You can find him. It's JUNFARGO. Yeah, look him up. Check his music out. He's incredibly talented, man. Definitely got a great voice. He's got bars. he's got a good way of blending the singing and the rapping and stuff. And this is kind of like one of the few like love songs that I got on the album, and which is why it's on here. I feel like I needed something like that for the ladies, and this is definitely like something I feel like the woman can get into a little bit more than the men, you know. So here's Fuck You, Fuck Me.
Baby, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. It wasn't last night, but the other night that I thought I'd say something. I was trying to get over it, I mean over you, but it's hard to play dumb. You say that you miss me, I still don't know if you're mine. No, mama like a 6-speed, just racing around. I got trust issues, I cannot fuck with you. I used to fuck with you, can't believe I was in love with you. Now you turned into a dog too, I cannot be in love with you. Now it's fuck you, now it's for you. Now you all in my head, kissing all of my neck. I just want your sex, no attachment, I just want the head. Please get out of my head, yeah. You cannot lay in my bed, no. Did you not hear what I said?
Hello?
That shit is dead,
yeah.
That shit is dead.
You don't hear what I said? Nah, please get into my bed, yeah. Living our best life, now my living thoughts say you're dead. Taking shots to the head, I'm pouring the liquor and rolling my meds. I'm never snitch, no I'm not the feds. I'm looking for you but you're all in my head. Why can't we just find another way? Hoping you will come back here to stay. And all my problems, they will go away. Rainy days, they fade away. Bluer skies, they here to stay. I can't give up, I'm feeling it now. I'm sick of these nights, I'm sick of these frowns. I'm sick of the way that I'm feeling right now. Now you picked me up when I was feeling down. Now I'm lost and you can't be found. Hate to go and let the demons out. You're the only thing that I dream about. Where'd you go? Shit. Yeah.
So yeah, that was Fuck You, Fuck Me. I don't know who produced that joint. Like I said, that was a June song originally, that I ended up inheriting. So yeah, but super dope track. I'm definitely planning on experimenting a little bit more with some auto-tune at some point. I mean, it's not like that's like a crazy wild announcement, like everybody's doing whatever at this point, but I don't know. I like to have fun. I want to make some different type of shit, so you can definitely expect to hear me on some more stuff similar to that style at some point. But honestly, like a lot of these songs, like because they are older and stuff, like my style's changed up a lot. So like the way that I talk now is like kind of how I rap. Like I rap with my real voice these days more, instead of like that like spacey, like that voice, that rapper voice that I was trying to do before. Which is like nothing wrong with it, you know what I mean? But it's just like I'm just glad that I kind of grew out of that. That's why I'm excited to like get this project out, get it up on streaming, and just kind of move forward from a lot of this stuff. And get shifted into like the new era of Spacey Jones. I got No Announcements 2 coming out. The Lickma EP that I dropped, produced by Gibby Stites, is like way more, that's all fresh and new and everything like that, that's way more close to like how I'm going to be sounding these days. So if you're trying to get like a better idea of like what my new style is going to sound like, go hit up the Lickma EP, go listen to some of the remixes I've been dropping and stuff. I'll play some of that stuff after I get done playing this. We got 2 more tracks left on this, and then I'm going to play that song I got in the email if it's in there, do a little reaction to that, and then I'll play some stuff off of No Announcements 2. Maybe I'll play some stuff off of Need Some Space. But yeah, we're going to get into Land Again. Speaking of Need Some Space, That's an album produced by Big Homie Wes, who's featuring on this next joint, Land Again, produced by Low Key Beats. Big Homie's going to be producing my next album, Need Some Space. We've been working on it since like 2021. I wrote like 4 songs back then. He gave me a bunch of beats, and I've been working on shit. And then like the last year and a half, basically, because like, here's the thing, right? Like, with the time lapse of like why it takes me so long to work on some of these projects, like you have to remember, like I was in a whole entire group with music that needed to be made and released, and we were on the road traveling and rehearsing, and it took all of my attention. Like it's not that easy to just like do everything and just like keep dropping solo music at the same time and stuff, which like I really had no intentions and like care to do, because like I wanted to put my full focus on the 6 and like be a member of that group, and that was like way more important for my career at the time, especially. So a lot of this just like got put on the back burner, which is why this project just like is coming out now on streaming services. Like it's not like I was like lazy and just like didn't put it up, you know what I mean? It was just like, oh, like I like all these songs and I think that they matter and stuff, and I don't want them to just like go to waste. But like, yeah, they've been out for a minute and stuff because like I've been busy doing other stuff as the 6, and like now that I'm not in the group anymore, like it's time to like get this out, you know what I mean? And then like Wes and I are finally wrapping up like the project and stuff, so like it's given me this opportunity, this flexibility and freedom to get back onto my solo stuff, and get this music out. But like that's to say, like the stuff with Wes, like I personally just don't think like there's a timeline for music and stuff. So like the fact that it's taken a few years for us to like get this project like going and shit, I think like the project that we would have made, say we did it in like 2021, 2022 when we first started working on it, if we dropped that project, it would not be as good. And I mean that, like I can stand by that. Like I'll play you the demos and I'll play you the shit now. You can hear the ones then, you can hear the ones now, and you can you're gonna be able to see the features that I got on it and stuff. Like there's a studio in Maine that I'm gonna be going to, and like the dude's gonna fucking Rick Rubin the shit out of my music. Like we're gonna be like spending time in there. He's got real instruments and stuff. We're gonna like actually like do post-production and stuff. Like I'm actually like trying to make and take it to the next level, and not just like keep doing the same shit that I've been doing my whole career and like not learning from these mistakes and stuff like that. So a lot of the music that gets put out quickly doesn't have a lot of replay value, and I want my music to have replay value, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm really hoping for, is like to make stuff, if I work hard on it, it has longevity, and that's what I want, you know what I mean? Just like anything in life, like a relationship, you know what I mean? You can't expect something to last forever that you made in fucking 5 minutes, bro, you know what I mean? Sometimes it works that way. That's not to say that like songs don't come out in like 5 minutes and shit like that, but it's like, you know, if you can find something, you love it, and then like you can still like add to it and build to it, and then like you still love it, like I think that there's a lot more to be said like with that final process, like versus like just like rushing something and trying to get it done for the sake of like whatever, the algorithm, or just like trying to stay relevant. Like I'm never gonna chase relevancy. I don't care about that, you know. So let's get into Land Again though. This one features Big Homie Wes, produced by Low Key Beats.
Yeah, Spacey Jones, Big Homie Wes. We're out here in the stew right now. Had a motherfucking snowstorm earlier. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
I just been battling demons, problems stacked to the ceiling. Man, it be like that sometimes, I can't get out of my feelings. Should've focused on healing, I wish that was appealing. Now I'm sitting at the table, playing the cards that they dealing. Yeah, 28, and I finally got my mind straight. Better chance of making it than cops stopping the crime rate. And no, it ain't okay when they just see the look on my face. I don't fuck with Facebook, I just need some more of my space. A Jedi with the Force, yeah, a young Anakin. Me and Wes up on the beat, you know that they be panicking and never making any moves, something like a mannequin. The way this weed has got me feeling I may never land again.
Used to sell 8s by the ramekin. Now the crowd like, damn, it's him. I keep it wavy, huh? Where Atlanta's been. High frequency, what I'm channeling.
Y'all see it through like the glass the candles in. No preview, I left you slept like Ambien. We're smoking L's, yet all we see are wins. In a pinch fight like there's not a chance again. What to do, no rules, thick skin. What I do for some food, no distance. Untraveled, watch it unravel. Watch it unravel. Past tense, used to write rhymes with a pen. Now the time spent trying to vent. What I roll up's a fine ascend, you know. Got me feeling like the world's mine again. Got me feeling like
I may never land again.
Got me feeling like
I may never land again.
Got me feeling like
I may never land again.
Got me feeling like
I may never land again. Land again. Land again.
Got me feeling like
I may never land again. Land again.
Got me feeling like Got me feeling like
So yeah, that was Land Again, man, featuring Big Homie Wes. Shout out Wes. Wes is someone that I've been rocking with for a long time now. Since like I first started getting involved in the Vermont hip hop scene and just making music in general. Wes was like out in the circuit around the same time when I was popping out and first doing shows and stuff. We just immediately hit it off, and we've been like really tight ever since. He's someone that I definitely would consider like a close friend. He's family to me at this point. I would do anything for that dude. Yeah, I got a lot of love and respect for Wes. He's always grinding, doing shows, throwing big things for the community. He's DJing. He's always on the move. He's got his landscaping business and shit. You know, he's a hardworking dude. He's never stops. Someone that I definitely motivates me and I look up to. You know, I look up to a lot of my peers, man. I have a lot of respect for a lot of the people that I keep around me. Otherwise, I wouldn't like keep people around me. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's weird when people like don't have a lot of love and like have a lot of good things to really say about like their homies and shit. You know, it's like, what the fuck are they your homie for then, bro? You know. So that brings us into Life's About, which is the last song on the album. This is one of my personal favorite songs that I've ever made. I completely stepped out of my comfort zone on this song by singing and doing some shit. You know, it's a very personal song. I spent a lot of years partying and just waking up hungover and just feeling like shit, and then just wanting to like do it all over again and not feel like shit, and wasted too many of my years doing that kind of stuff. So this one just kind of talks about like what life's really about, you know. Even though things get hard, we're still gonna make it out and stuff. You just got to keep pushing, and you know, we're all just trying to survive at the end of the day. And I think that's something important that we all have to remember and stuff, is that you know, some of us, we do have it pretty good. We have it better than others, and some have it better than us. And no matter what, you gotta just remember that we're all trying to make it. We're all trying to do our thing, and it's everybody's got hard shit that they're dealing with. You know, like even rich people have shit that like makes them depressed and makes their life harder and stuff like that. You know. And it's not to say that any of those things aren't important versus like any of our problems for people that, you know, are struggling with money. And, you know, if we think money would solve all of our problems, but money, you know, like Biggie said, man, more money, more problems. So, but yeah, let's get into this next joint. This one's called Life's About, produced by Low Key Beats. And this is the last song on the album.
Low Key Beats.
Yeah. I know things been getting harder. One day we gonna make it out, but all this chillin', drinking, smoking, that ain't what this life's about. I know things been getting harder. One day we gonna make it out, but all this chillin', drinking, smoking, that ain't what this life's about. I
it's the truth, man, as hard as it gets. Time for me to tighten up, off the clenching a fist. I was 25, getting drunk on a Thursday, so hungover, turned up in the worst way. Hair was a mess, puke all on my jersey. Mike had a situation, no dude from Jersey. I'm staring at my phone like I don't remember that. What the hell am I doing up on Facebook chat when I be drunk as shit? Yo, get a load of this, trying to see some huge tits, don't care what the motive is. And that be the truth, back then they all told me to do a better you, yeah. Well, you just do better too, cause I'm focused on me, and now I'm living proof. This life gets hard sometimes, I know I'm trying to find the light. This life gets hard sometimes, I know we're all just trying to survive. I know things been getting harder. One day we gonna make it out, but all this chilling, drinking, smoking, that ain't what this life's about. I know things been getting harder. One day we gonna make it out, but all this chilling, drinking, smoking, that ain't what this life's about. And if you're doing better, focus on you. Cause if you're hating on me, man, then the joke is on you. I guess that's really the true problem with friendship. It only takes one disagreement for them to just end it. Nobody knows how to go and talk it out. If they on, they DJ you and kid, then walk it out. Well, I'ma go and give them something just to harp about. Cause I'd rather pull strings and push buttons, what you talking about? I know things been getting harder. One day we gonna make it out, but all this chilling, drinking, smoking, that ain't what this life's about. I know things been getting harder. One day we gonna make it out, but all this chilling, drinking, smoking, that ain't what this life's about. I know things been getting harder. One day we gonna make it out, but all this chilling, drinking, smoking, that ain't what this life's about. I know things been getting harder. One day we gonna make it out, but all this chilling, drinking, smoking, that ain't what this life's about.
So Sky Splitter absolutely just like killed it with the engineering for this whole project, but that song especially, man, is just like, it shows so much. So like when you work with an engineer, somebody that's going to be like mixing and mastering your music, right? There's just like somebody who's going to like make your shit sound good, and then there's somebody who's going to like make it sound really good, and then they're going to add shit to it. And that's what Sky Splitter does. Like, he doesn't just like take your song and boost it and make it sound great and then it's like, you know, send it back. Like that part at the end there, that little build up and stuff, and then the drums and stuff coming in, and then like the you know, like that was not in the original song. I never even asked him to do that. He literally just fucking was like, oh, I did this, and, you know, let me know what you think. And I'm like, that shit was crazy, bro. Like, you know, and I don't think a lot of artists talk about that kind of shit. So I just wanted to like take a moment to just like shout out the engineer, the man behind the fucking mirror, you know, behind the curtain. Cause like rappers are, you know, we do our best to obviously like make the music as good as we can and shit, you know, but I don't think a lot of these dudes would be shit without their engineers, you know. It's like these engineers be like saving a lot of these dudes and shit. And like, it's not like, I'm not talking about like making me sound better. Like, I'm just talking about the song in general. Like that song, like if I sent you the demo of what it was when I did it, and then like we listened to that version of it with everything that he threw on top of it after, it's like night and day, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it was already a good song, but then it became a great song, you know? So that's the difference with that. So looks like I got a YouTube link to a song. Okay, So, is your rap name Vladislav? Or is it Ivan Dom? I assume it's Ivan Dom. Okay, Ivan Dom. Ivan Dorn. Can I read? Is that an R? Dorn. Ivan Dorn. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm so sorry. I'm so stoned right now. I can't read shit. Alright, so I got this song from Ivan Dorn called Hapkido. Let me see if I can pull this up. Hold on. I want to put the thing up on the thing. You know? Let's see if I do this. Do this. Oh, we are way too big. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna play this and we'll see what it is. From what I heard, like the little bit that played a few seconds ago, I'm already kind of excited to hear it, so.
Le Français en finale. Bonne soirée.
Нет соседа, ты об стену. Без последних здесь, без победных. Возьмем бумажку, запускашку и пускай летит.
Alright, hold on. This is fucking hot as shit, bro. What the fuck do you got going on here right now? This shit is fucking banging, bro. Like, that whole switch up right there was fucking dope as shit. Like, I'm gonna stop talking, but like, god.
До подбить ловко, тоненько, ловим бодренько. Тетя смотрит из окна, щурится. Кто-то косится, небо плюнется. Но мы даже когда не погодится, продолжаем бомбить и крутить и ребить. Хапки-до! Вы не сидели на диване, лучше бы покидали, поиграли с нами. И не важно, ты китаец или американец, залетай, сам недавно этим занимаюсь. Каваясь, миная, заматывая, готов, он даже по хатам начинает голеностоп. Вот у нас звук, мама варит суп, скоро домой. А значит надо быстрее, держи настрой. Подавай, не стой. Подачу, передачу. Голова, рука зацепила мяч. Удар неземных цивилизаций. Какой сейф? Заценил всех. Лови респекторе за придуманный кайф. Теперь не только Киев, вся земля играет, знаешь. Мы прославим это на всех берегах. Бери бумагу, земля, сминай, подавай на меня. Можно. Парню, сидя на диване, тоже можно лежа, можно стоя. Хочешь дома, поле, дворик, как угодно, где комфортно. Утром рано, вечер поздно. Пьяный, трезвый, вялый, резвый. 2, 3, 8, 10. Извините.
Lona, Knef, Gunther, Nika Palladius, Limonadne, Sura Pahatam.
Patron.
Patron.
Oui, bien sûr.
Okay, so I have questions. My first question is, did you produce that? I'm assuming yes, because you said you were going to send me some beats. My second question is, did you mix and master, engineer that, or did someone else? Phenomenal work. I actually really like that. I might have to listen to the rest of whatever you have over here. Yeah, that was fun. That was a really, really fucking fun song. I don't know a lot of the lyrics, obviously. But like, I think music is a feeling personally. Like I really enjoyed that, so that was super dope. I appreciate you sending that through. I think like the overall, I mean, I don't know. So I'm listening through my headphones right now. I think overall it sounded really, really good. I think I'm sure there's some things that you could improve on here and there. But I mean, if you're looking for just a reaction and some overall feedback, my overall reaction and feedback is that was fucking awesome song. Keep doing your fucking thing, and yeah, that was different too. You know what I mean? And the production was really, really dope. There was a lot going on in the song, but at the same time, it was very like simple. Like it was. I don't know. It was very smooth, I guess. Not simple. I don't want to say simple. Like it was very smooth, well crafted. So fuck yeah. Okay. So we're gonna get rid of that. All right, and then. Now that we're done with this album, I'm gonna play some of the stuff from the new mixtape that I'm working on. What's happening? I don't know. Okay, let me. Sorry, just trying to fucking. Why is it telling me that? Oh, is it because it? I think I know it. Okay. Alright, we're gonna throw that up there. check that out. You guys, this is the first time anybody's ever seen this besides anybody on my team. Gibby Stites designed this. Alright, and then ready? No text. Boom. Here, let me move this other one real quick. Oh, oh no. Alright. There. We don't need that so big. And you can just go. Alright, cool. So, this brings us into No Announcements 2, which I officially got back the final mixes today. I don't want to play the whole project, and I will not play the whole project. But we'll play some stuff off of it. Get that new school sound you were kind of looking for. So maybe I can give you some examples. So this one's Crash In, Crash Out. It's a remix of Cash In, Cash Out. These are all remix tracks. So the whole point of No Announcements, I did No Announcements when I first went under the name Spacey Jones. It's an homage to No Ceilings by Wayne. So I was really inspired by Wayne, obviously, growing up in the 90s and the 2000s. And that whole mixtape era and just doing remixes and stuff. So I wanted to make my own mixtape where I just rapped over a bunch of like industry beats and stuff like that. But this mixtape, I took a little bit of a different approach. Instead of just doing like straight industry beats and like popular ones from like recent times, I kind of mix it up with like some throwbacks, some newer ones, and then some like deep cuts that like I just don't think like a lot of people would normally pick like to do like their remix project. You know, they're like picking like top 40s remix beats and stuff, and I picked like very specific things to like tell a story on, or just spit some real shit. So here's Crash In, Crash Out.
Everybody keep on asking me, Oops, Jay, where your mind at? Am I crashing out? Hell yeah, I'm crashing out. But I'm locked in. Locked in for me. Locked in for my family. I'm locked in for y'all.
So when I crash out on the mic, I black out. I'm back to selling packs now. Think I'm living in a trap house. Jerry when I stack house, they running with a glass mouth. All star when I smash mouth. Yeah, I take the beef and I turn it to a cash cow. You just Eddie Murphy with it. Started out cool, now you acting like an ass now. Fuck all that shit, gotta change up the flow. Flowing like traffic, I stop and I go. Rolling a blunt and I'm hitting the road. Ain't no telling me no, how far will I go? No need to hide, I'm exposing my truth. Living this life, holding on to my youth. Up at the top, made it there with the group. And everyone left, so I parachute. Back to the ciphers, back to the circuit. Digging real deep, remember my purpose. The girl that I loved only loved me on the surface. I guess that's what I get for holding my hands to the furnace. Dust myself off and I'm back to the grind. Funny, I feel like I entered my prime. Always felt like I'm a few years behind. I'm aging like wine on the beach, feeling fine. Reading more books, shopping in the vocab. Celebrate waking up with a granddad. Some days you happy, some days you sad. Both of those days got straight to the bag. Mention my name, I'll pop up like an ad. Keep talking that shit and I'll make me your dad. Had to impale or something like Vlad. I'm 33, man, you still think it's a fad? I'm getting better while they stay the same. Won't pick up the phone, no calling my name. The more the things change, the more they're the same. It's okay, young man, you can cry through the pain. They call it weakness, I think it's strange. Hop on a podcast, invade them with rage. They call it spicy, they all insane. Keep playing your part while they set in the stage. Crash in, crash out, crash in, crash out, crash in, crash out, crash in, crash out, crash out, crash out, crash out, crash out. Two.
fuck it, we'll just keep it rolling right into this next one. This is fucking Oh My Darling by Run the Jewels remix.
Second episode, attacking the clones. I'm Braun Breaker to your haters, once be a break in your bones. Tell 2 Chainz that my rent costs way less than his cologne. And Slim going in, it's no announcements too, baby, let's go. You wanna be the best, you gotta beat the best, so I beat my chest. Said I'm looking fresh, send a sneaky text, let me see them breasts. No need to press, so you want a little taste of the spaceman. Treating that pussy like Space Jam. Careful mama, you'll end up on vacation. We taking dabs at 60U with the low temp, yeah, what it do? Hit the Puffco, I'm a fucking fool. Been this way since like 92. Spacey Jones is the old school, mixed with new school, said the pool's full. So I cannonballed right off the top to these baby sharks yelling doo-doo. I'm back, bitch, I'm spazzing. I learned all your tactics. Now your favorite rapper, he just cannot pass this. I'm lapping, I'm laughing. They stand there just gasping. Your girl keeps on grabbing, says I'm dashing, so I'm dashing right there just for the door. No, I do not got time for whores. What I bring to the table they can't afford. All you got is looks, are you looking poor? Don't hate me, baby, that's just the truth. Need a woman who ain't got nothing to prove. Are you strong and independent too? Why your mama gotta pay for your phone, boo? Only good for the train like choo-choo. I smoke like a chimney when puffing that piffy, mixing up the hip-hop and redneck with hippie. Say, baby, you with me?
So, like, as you can tell, like, my voice is different on those tracks, right? You know what I mean? Like, I'm definitely using more of my real voice. You can tell it's a lot newer. Like, it just sounds newer and shit. Shout out Gibby Stites. He's the one engineering all this stuff. He did the artwork and shit. He's been helping me out a lot lately with handling the business. He made this image in the background here. So, yeah, man, lots of cool stuff happening. I could probably play one more track off of this. Let's see. I'm trying to play some that, like, I haven't already released. If you go and look on, like, my Bandcamp and my YouTube and shit, I just dropped a video for the Paint the Town Red remix that I did. I got the Squabble Up remix out. On my TikTok, I got a bunch of these songs, like, I just did, like, videos for and shit. The Climb Back is out. Yeah, there's a bunch of tracks. Let's see. Which one do I feel like revealing to the world? You know what? We're gonna fucking send it. I haven't heard anybody remix this track, so if you hear anybody remixing this track after this, just be like, yo, Spacey did this shit first, man. But here's the Pink Pony Club remix.
No announcement.
What is happening? There we go.
No announcements. Two. Yeah. This rapping always been a dream of mine. If I could go back in time and just press rewind, take it back to the days, much simpler times. Let me paint the picture prime in the mirror. I would dress up like I was the game, or 50 Cent, M. Lil Wayne, like Method Man, 106 and Park, in the basement where I'm learning to perfect my art. Nowadays I just hit the stage, got me feeling kinda strange, like I'm on display. Never the type to wanna aim for fame, I just wanted the respect for them to know my name. I just wanna make my parents proud, show the kids in small towns they can make it out. Do it for the love, don't do it for the clout. Follow your heart, don't follow the crowd. Now I'm breaking through, used to dream about the things that I'm about to do. Got a pound of the sticky like Gorilla Glue, and I'm a beast on the mic like Gorilla Monsoon. Yeah, and I'm breaking through. Used to dream about the things that I'm about to do. Got a pound of the sticky that Gorilla Glue. And I'm a beast on the mic like Gorilla Monsoon. This is for the kids who didn't have a thing except for a dream and a rap magazine. Post pin-up pictures on their walls all day long. Idolize their favorite rappers and knew all their songs. Long bus rides, headphones and a disc, man. Hold it tight over the bump so it don't skip, man. Riding bikes when we park, man. Fuck a kickstand. Went from Zelda 64 to GameCube playing Pikmin. That's what it is when we talk about life. Never worry about tomorrow cause we living for the night. Only got one life, gonna live it right. Only smoking Mary Jane, no more messing with the white. Yeah, no more messing with the white. Couple bad nights, almost ended my life. Never gave up, got right back in the fight. Got eyes on the prize, mic, never lose sight. Like, now I'm breaking through. Used to dream about the things that I'm about to do. Got a pound of the sticky that Gorilla Glue. And I'm a beast on the mic like Gorilla Monsoon. Yeah, and I'm breaking through. Used to dream about the things that I'm about to do. Got a pound of the sticky that Gorilla Glue. And I'm a beast on the mic, Gorilla Monsoon. Yeah, and that's the mixtape, man. No one now.
Alright, that's enough previews. You gotta wait for the mixtape to drop to hear the rest of this shit, man. But yo, it's been a pleasure. I need to go get some food. It's like almost 6:30 on the East Coast right now, and I've been smoking dabs and smoking weed, and I'm fucking starving. So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all kicking it. Yeah, I'll be doing some more streams hopefully. Now that summer is over and things are kind of slowing down. I'm gonna be home a little bit more, working more in the studio and stuff. I'll be streaming, playing some Call of Duty and shit, some other video games and stuff. But I'd like to start live streaming some DJ sets as well. I'm gonna be doing some DJ sets coming up soon. So follow me on social media. In Maine, I'll be obviously DJing. So come see me at the events. I'll be rapping at some shows coming up soon. And yeah, man, Spacey Jones 802 on everything. Appreciate y'all kicking it. Until next time, yo.